Welcome to another First Glimpse with 4th Level Fighter. Today I took delivery of the Cults of Runequest, the Gods of Fire and Sky, one of their cult books. This is retailed for $39.99, and if you buy it from Chaosium, you do get the PDF for free. Let's see if I can open this plastic without destroying the book. It's always an adventure. These come incredibly well packaged, double boxed, and if there's damage, that damage has to be pretty significant because of the way that these are packaged. So the cults of the Gods of Fire and Sky, this is going to be Yelm, Yamalio, things like that. Let's take a look here. I love the little warnings here. Within are sacred secrets and profound truths. Curse those who abuse or steal the wisdom within these holy pages. May Shargash crush their limbs. May Yelmalio pierce their heart, and may Gorgorma castrate them and blind them. So, be warned. Here's the different gods that you'll encounter. Yelm, Dezatar, Dendara, Antikos, Gorgorma, Lodril, so on and so on. Yelmalio, Yolorna. This book is usable by players and game masters. If you are, in the cult of Yomalio, this would be a great book for you just to have that flavor, those resources at hand to build on your characterization, your role play, but just the knowledge is so profound. The world of Glorantha is just fantastic. So here, like, what would the Sun Priest say about who we are? Where did I come from? And we get the gods of the solar pantheon. And then it will have specific genealogy of the gods, kind of what happened. Here is where Yelm disintegrates, and we get the transition from day to night. And then Yamalio is born from that, and so we get the lesser light and the greater light that comes up. There's Yelm right there. Fantastic. So he arranged the world and named everything in it, giving all a place in the cosmic order. His death at the hands of the rebel gods and exile to the underworld ended the Golden Age. His justice was so great that his killers eventually died and surrendered to him. He accepted their apologies and sent them back into the world to prepare the world for Yelm's return. Since then, he spends half of his time in the sky and half in the underworld. So if you are a member of the Cult of Yelm, here is all the information that you might need. If you are a Rune Lord or a Rune Priest, an Initiate, the subservient cults and associated cults. Again, this has a cloth bookmark in here, which are invaluable. And here's some specific rune spells. And Dezatar, the god of the sky and the above, the god of invisible wisdom, the Starseer. Dendara, the faithful wife of Emperor Yelm, the paragon of virtue. Speak with horse. Who doesn't want that spell? Antikos, the goddess of still, quiet air. Gorgorma, Gorgorma of the two mouths, malignant, bloody, and hideous. Lodril, the Lord of Below, the volcano god. Locarnos, the deity of wagons, also the god of commerce and trade, or a god of commerce and trade, not the only one. And the Low Fires, These are the type of fire which are known to mankind: the hearth, the work fire, the wildfire. These are not the fire in the sky. But these are the ones that man might craft for his own use, might create. And then Orania, the pristine mistress of heaven. Polaris, the pole star, first of the great stars, first celestial body to return to the dark sky and destroy the darkness. You might also pronounce it Polaris, tomato, tomato. Shargash, the god of war and destruction, the god of the red planet. Fantastic artwork. And then Yelmalio, the god of the sun dome, the shining light in the sky when both the sun and night are absent. He is light for the little sun, worshipped in the hills, where the sun is praised more for the light than for the heat. So it's almost like the dawn. You know, the sun is not in the sky, but night is absent, but there is still light. That's Yelmalio. Oh, there's a phalanx I wouldn't want to meet. Yalorna, the Starbringer, one of the sparks left in the great darkness after the sun god's death. I mean, even if you don't play Runequest, like, this stuff is just fantastic. Just something to think about. You know, steal bits and pieces of this for other games if you have to. You don't have to just get this for Runequest. I mean, my goodness. And then the Great Dragon Rise. Orlanth's Ring. Different planets. So cool. And then we get to the index. So roughly 144 pages. And then plus, what, 2 pages of index. A little bit of artwork in the back. Fantastic. This is the Cults of Runequest, the Gods of Fire and Sky. If you play a member of one of these cults, I think it's a no-brainer to get this book. If you are a fan of Runequest, well, you know you're getting this book. If you are not going to, if you're playing in Glorantha, I think you absolutely want this. If you are not playing in Glorantha, honestly, these cult books are fantastic. Just to give you some ideas for any role-playing game. If you want to have a pantheon of gods, like, you cannot do worse than this, and you probably can't do better than this. This is about as detailed as it gets for any sort of role-playing game, would be the pantheon of Glorantha. And you don't have to use them, you know, as written. Steal what you want. Use what you want. Your Glorantha will vary. The game is yours. Use what you like and discard the rest. No one is going to police your game unless you talk about it online. But if you play, you know, you and your friends, who cares? Play the way you want to. Use the gods the way you want them to be. It's your world. Make it your own. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon.